Hey guys, so time for the next Veggie Patch update with a bit of a difference. We're adding on. As threatened, we've been saving up the moolah and we've just been and picked up a whole heap of wood. We got untreated Oregon out of interest, which is really good stuff to use outdoors. But we are going to have to get some lining for it before we put the dirt in. Otherwise it's going to rot out quicker than what it otherwise would. So we are getting that sorted. We've just mowed a patch. We're going to have a measure up spray paint. But yeah, there's our other veggie patches here. So got this one here with the bathtub there, and then the good old greenhouse. And the next two are literally just going to go right here, next in line.
Hey, for the new subscribers, look at my $50 trailer, worth every dollar.
Yes, all obtained from the trailer that we obtained for $50 from a field, rust bucket, and we refurbished it and it is still going strong. So, you know, I'll put a link to that video.
Go on, I'll pick it. That's it, boom. At that end. There you go, Sam. Put one in there. And push and drop. Right, Sam.
Okay, so today we're going to line the Veggie Patch with some plastic. We just got some number 8 brand stuff from Mitre 10. That was kind of the cheapest option. We could have got super thick stuff, but it would have ended up costing us hundreds. So hopefully this should do the trick all right. We just need to line it in order to, what's the word? Prolong the life of the wood, basically. Make it last longer. So we just got to do it around the sides. In the meantime, we've just been filling it up with, as we mow the grass, we've got a lot of grass to mow around here. As we've been mowing it, we've been dumping grass in there. As I've been, you know, clearing out the chook house with their wood shavings and stuff, that goes in there. So we're just chucking all sorts in there at the moment, just to fill up the bottom of these veggie patches. I just brought the camera out today. I'm just in the middle of doing a heap of weeding, but I noticed how big one of my cauliflowers is getting, and it's also starting to separate a little bit, so I think that needs to be dug up and used. Yes, now I have a peg on it. That was a tip given to me, I think it was by the lovely Lynn, who said it's good for, you see how they get like these little purple bits? That's a bit of sun damage, but it doesn't actually, you know, it doesn't do anything major. It's really just aesthetics. but it just helps protect it a bit. Of course, the leaves naturally go around cauliflowers when they're growing to protect them, and it just helps them out a little bit. So I've got that one that I'm going to dig up. Now I've got another one here it's looking a bit spindly. I might just leave it for a bit though. This one down here is looking absolutely beautiful. I'll put a peg around those, just help protect them a little bit. I've got a few others growing there. Here we go. Now, none of this beautiful big creature here is going to get wasted. I'll peel back some of these leaves so you can admire it. But eat the leaves. I'm doing a cauliflower cheese tonight. All these leaves will get chopped up and put in with it. Or they can be just, you know, mix them in with casseroles, that sort of thing. Use them like any other leafy green you would. We've got a few aphids trying to survive on this. I've pretty much dealt with them as per my previous video though. So look at that. That is beautiful. That is so satisfying. So straight from the garden, inside, straight into our tummies. Awesome. Alright, another day, another cauliflower. Look at that. That is awesome. Of course, all that pinky purpley, that's just from being in the sun, but that's well ready. So you've got some little bits that are just starting to separate. So I'm going to yank that one out. Yummy stuff for dinner tonight. Some of the others, I let that one get well past it, unfortunately. So yeah, I mean, you can still pick those little bits off. You can still eat them. But, you know, it's just not quite as satisfying as that anymore. But hey, that's all good. Got another one coming along nicely there. Another one over there, so yay. So, there we go. I'll just give you a quick tour and show you what we've got going on at the moment. We've got a whole heap of spinach here, excuse the wind. It's kind of just started going to seed, but I just tend to let it. I just let it. I keep using the leaves from it. Some people find it's a bit sort of bitter tasting once it starts going to seed. That doesn't really bother me, if we're being honest. I'll take it out if I've got something else to plant here. I've got a few random carrots there. I've got some spring onions that are still going there. My bok choy that I planted a wee while back, that's going really great. I've got a few more lettuces springing up that I planted. My latest batch of spring onions, you probably can't even see them on the camera, but I can see a few. Look, there's one. Going very slowly. This needs a good water today. My radishes are coming along nicely. That one's pretty much ready to go, but they're all coming up nicely. I'll be using the leaves from them as well as the bulbs. My little baby carrots, they're coming up nicely. Yes, I need to weed. Random lettuces coming through. We've got all sorts. I've got broccoli there that's well and truly going to seed. Some lovely dandelions that, yes, I'll pick those out in a minute. But we've got some lovely carrots growing here. Not ready for harvesting yet, but they are doing beautifully. These carrot ends, you can chop them up and use them like a herb. They're a good parsley replacement in your cooking. We've got a whole heap of potatoes that we obviously did not dig up from last season, which is great because we just haven't got around to planting potatoes yet, which is annoying. Also, we've got our new veggie patches, which we still haven't finished. We haven't quite finished lining and everything. This one here, we've been dumping heaps of grass that we've mowed, some trees we had trimmed. We got the little spindly branches that are in there, so we're just going to let that rot down a bit. We'll chuck some cardboard boxes and stuff in there, and then we'll start looking at getting some decent dirt to fill it up with. But yeah, it's good just to, as that wood all rots away, it just adds a lot of good nutrients and stuff to the soils. More random potatoes, leeks that are going to seed that I need to pick. Pumpkins, finally, they actually did die off, but they're starting to make a comeback. I think we might just be down to 2. Ooh. Oh no, there's another one in between this. Oh god, is anyone good at getting rid of dock? It is an absolute pain, and the roots go so deep, it's nearly impossible trying to pull that stuff out. If anyone's got a good remedy for getting rid of dock in your veggie patch, that would be great to know. The last couple of days it has been super hot and super windy, and I think my cauliflowers are suffering for it, so I'm probably just going to look at pulling out what's left of them. I'll use them. My red cabbages, look at this. That is beautiful. Look at the colour of it. I don't want to eat it, I just want to look at it. That's so pretty. While I'm in the shade here, hit the like button if you haven't already, hit subscribe, and I'll be back with more stuff next week. Bye.